What's a weird little snack you like making for yourself? Let me know in the comments below. Vanilla ice cream, maple syrup and cinnamon. I call it French toast ice cream. So good. The Italian war crime: take a tortilla, put pizza sauce on it. Add Italian seasoning. Apply 6 pepperoni, roll a cheese stick in all of that, throw it in the microwave for 30 to 25 seconds. Enjoy. A glass of whole milk. Skim. Low fat etc. don't work. And an ungodly amount of frozen blueberries in a tall glass. The milk like freezes to the blueberries in a cool way, and it sounds weird, but I've been doing this since I was like 10 lol. Also, I eat it with a spoon. I don't just drink it. Mashed potato pizza. I spread some mashed potatoes on a pizza tray and bake them until they are golden brown on top. Then add pizza sauce, mozzarella and whatever leftovers I've got laying around. Then back in the oven for 15 at 400. Kind of like a shepherd's pie pizza thing. When there are only a few tortilla chips and crumbs at the bottom of the bag, I crush them all really well and pour them into a small bowl. Then I add a couple spoonfuls of salsa, stir, and begin shoveling. I love to eat ungodly amounts of cucumbers. Like 2 pounds in a single sitting. Just peel them and sprinkle salt and sometimes a drop of vinegar. Quaker Oat squares cereal, eaten one by one with a piece of cheddar cheese. Also, I applaud Op for all their responses to this thread. Croutons. Just croutons. Maybe I'll dip them in some ranch if I'm feeling fancy. Don't know how weird it is, but frozen grapes are where it's at. Hot summer day. No ice cream, so I decided to freeze some grapes. They're the perfect size to just put in mouth. Enjoy the coldness and they don't bother my sensitive teeth. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Mine is Mexican cereal. Take a handful of tortilla chips. Crumble them up in my hand. Then put in a bowl with a dollop of sour cream, bunch of hot sauce, some lime juice, chili powder, and a drop of tequila. Tomato quartered with salt and pepper. Cottage cheese and cotton candy grapes cut in half. A dash of pepper. Pinched fingers. Buttered Cheerios. A bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios and melted salted butter mixed together. So good. PB&J, except it's peanut butter spread between 2 toasted strawberry Pop-Tarts. I like unfrosted. I put olive oil, balsamic vinegar, oregano, chili pepper flakes, salt, and garlic powder into a small bowl and dip French bread into it and eat it. Popcorn dipped in nacho cheese. I wonder how many of these were Heidi's. Bananas with whipped cream and chocolate chips. I just caramelize 1 or 2 onions and eat the whole lot. Not super weird, but I always get side-eye when I tell people. I scramble some eggs, steam white rice and mix them in a bowl with Mama O's kimchi hot sauce. I dip nacho cheese Doritos in cottage cheese. * less than so good > Ritz crackers with cream cheese and a slice of cucumber. And everything but the bagel seasoning if I'm feeling fancy. Cheese puffs dipped in a little yellow mustard. Coming here to share my husband's. Brace for it. Raisin toast with an ungodly amount of Cheese Whiz. Dipped in milk. Cut up lemons with salt on them. Strawberries dipped in sour cream and brown sugar. Some lady made it at a party years ago and I thought it was the weirdest thing nobody was touching it. I have been addicted to it ever since. I call it the big bagel bite. I get a bagel, toast it, then smear cream cheese all over it, then on one side I put a slice of Colby Jack cheese, on the other small pepperonis, then I put some sour cream and onion Pringles in the center before putting it all together as a delicious snack, breakfast on the go. As a kid I used to put Cheetos in a bag and mix in some hot cocoa powder. Like half a packet of hot chocolate mix. Corn sandwich. White bread. With an unreasonable amount of butter and just fill sandwich with tinned corn. My husband thinks it's insane. I don't care, it's delicious. Break up enough Oreos to fill a large glass. After Oreos are in the glass, then fill it with milk and have several organisms while eating. PB&J, but as a burrito with peanuts. Potato chips dipped in ketchup was my childhood favorite. Peanut butter on sliced apple. Fold-over sandwich with a filling of sesame oil, yogurt and basil. Cottage cheese and potato chips. A peanut butter and fried egg sandwich. Sounds weird, but it's good. Kraft mac and cheese with a can of tuna mixed in. I just eat plain lemon pepper. Peanut butter and sriracha sandwich with pear slices. I used to eat chocolate and a wedge of hard white cheese together. I was obese though. I wouldn't recommend it for health. A dried plum, prune, with a dab of balsamic vinegar glaze where the pit once was. Popcorn and hot sauce is another favorite. When we're making lasagna, we save the extra noodles. Sprinkle them with salt, pepper, and olive oil, then roll them into little noodle burritos to snack on. Grapes and chocolate pudding, so good. Takis and sour cream. Bowl full of cubed cheddar cheese. Dill pickles and ranch with a little pepper. Made it a lot as a kid as that's all we had in the fridge back then. I'm 30 now and still make it occasionally. Heinz 57 on a saltine cracker. I like to warm up tortillas on the stove and then put peanut butter on them and roll them up like peanut butter taquitos. When I was a kid, I used to put marshmallows on a paper plate and put them in the microwave and watch them blow up and then eat it all once it cools down. They form this spider web of crunchy marshmallow, meringue-like goodness. Before I shovel the snow, I like to make hot cocoa and toasted bread with butter. I like dipping the buttered toast in the hot cocoa. This is definitely something I don't get to have a lot of, but I enjoy it every time. A bowl of ham cubes and mayonnaise. Slice a little pickle in it and it tastes kinda like ham salad. No wonder I'm fat. Lol. Take a big cup. Fill 3/4. Heat up water. Add instant coffee. Mix in chocolate whey protein powder. Then add quick oatmeal. Let it sit 3 to 4 minutes. Reheat to taste. Nice snack. Usually like 11 a.m. Or sometimes part of breakfast if I'm lazy. Melt together chocolate and peanut butter and just scoop it with whatever matching snack I had. I.e. pretzels. Animal crackers. Apples. Straight pretzels dipped in ranch. Gherkin pickles. Kosher dill. Not sweet. Cubed ham. And cubed cheese. A mix of sharp cheddar and Swiss. All three at once, by the way. It's not the proper snack unless you have all three. 9 hours ago where I live we have this traditional food called ruach. Basically pork. Can be beef or fish, but that's a different recipe. Slow cooked in fish sauce and water until golden brown. Then shredded and dried. I would take a pinch of that from the jar. Eat that with a banana. Sometimes with chocolate candies if I can find some. Never had any problems with my tummy after eating such a war crime. Warm up some apple sauce in the microwave. Sprinkle with cinnamon. Add vanilla ice cream. Take a peanut butter sandwich. Flatten it with a rolling pin. Rice and gravy. Grapes and peanut butter. It's like PB&J bites without bread. Ice cream between 2 slices of white bread. Peanut butter, saltine crackers and milk. Bread, butter and garlic salt equals discount garlic bread. There's multiple sandwiches with just bread. Iceberg lettuce and mayo. Cool Whip with caramel and chocolate chips on top. And frosting and sprinkles all by itself. Not me, but my husband. A smallish bowl of shredded cheese with ranch dressing on top. We like to give him a hard time about it. Tomato paste and shredded cheese. Ham sandwich on white bread with butter. Salad cream. And cheese and onion flavor crisps. Craved this whilst pregnant and even now. 12 years later. I still love it. I like Caesar croutons as chips. Bachelor nachos. Tortilla chips, shredded cheese, microwave. Peanut butter and chocolate chips, mixed together. A nice little plate of chips and trail mix. An entire ball of raw mozzarella. Less of a snack and more of a meal. A sandwich with cheese and nacho cheese Doritos. Seriously. It's good. Tomato soup with hot dogs. Avocado toast except for so much avocado smooshed on and then a shit ton of olive tapenade hummus. On top of that, so much goop on top of the toast that it's like pudding. Is this gross? I eat one every night lately. Peanut butter, pickle, and mayo sandwich. Has to be crunchy peanut butter and the right kind of pickles. Before NY diet restrictions, I loved wrapping Twinkies in bologna and just eating it like that. Cold and everything. My dad was the one who introduced me to it. Well, here's a post I'm saving just for the stupid snacks. Lemons. I peel them like oranges and eat them. I don't know if it's weird or uncommon, but whenever I talk about it I get weird looks. Don't downvote me for canned tuna and water chestnuts with soy sauce and sriracha. Fresh raspberries are frozen. Dark chocolate grated with a cheese grater. Sprinkled over the berries. Amazing. And it's healthy. And looks sophisticated to serve to guests. Also really good with whisk. Brownies but in a bread pan. Cook it just enough to get the edges and top a tiny bit cooked, take it out and eat the super. Undercooked brownie. Cooked noodles that are cold from the fridge. Nori. Dried seaweed. And peanut butter. Preferably wasabi flavor. Ritz crackers and honey mustard with baby carrots. Nutella on single slices of white bread, rolled up and dunked in cold milk. Shredded American cheese in a bowl with ketchup. Avocado filled with pomegranate seeds S&P with a light drizzle of straccia, mayo. My ex thought it was weird when I'd cut a piece of marble cheese then take a bite of a pepperette. And eat them together. It's like a delicious low-carb sandwich. I used to eat. Drink? A brand of unrefrigerated yogurt and have black olives with it as a snack. Now I eat a pickled egg with seaweed. Boxed mac and cheese and hot dogs. If I'm feeling fancy I'll use the all-beef kin. Sliced up banana with some white rick. Came up with this with my cousin when we were kids. Get some sliced cheese, like from a block or cracker cuts, and put it in between two potato chips and behold, the cheese chip sandwich. We weren't that creative LMAO. Used to eat them all the time with her as a kid. She died this past December and I coincidentally made the snack a few weeks later. I wish I could still laugh about and eat this dumb little snack with her. What's a weird little snack you like making for yourself? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more.